some typhoon survivors themselves are saying they did not know what was happening in their area before and after Ulysses. Vice President Robredo also said Bicolanos lost one of their info sources with the shutdown of ABS-CBN regional station in their area. How do you plan to address information gap in these areas?
Ay pagdating po dito, maninindigan po ako, walang information gap. Linggo, Biyernes, kahit anong araw, kahit anong oras, nagpi-press briefing po kami. At importante nga po na gawin namin to kahit anong araw pa yan dahil importante na makarating ang impormasyon sa taong bayan. So I'm sorry but I beg to disagree with the Vice President yet again. Wala pong information gap dahil kami po, Sabado, Linggo, Biyernes, kahit anong araw, kung kinakailangan na impormasyon, iniimbitahan po namin lahat ng mga miyembro ng gabinete na dapat may kasagutan at magbibigay ng tulong para po magkaroon ng emergency and special press briefings.
Hi, good afternoon, Secretary. Sir, before I go to my calamity-related questions, ito lang po muna. Si Senator Richard Gordon is saying that he's beginning to doubt the sincerity of the government to fight corruption. He's actually pointing out yung dilly-dallying on prosecuting people tagged in several Senate investigations. He said that he's left doubting whenever the president speaks out against corruption. I'll quote part of his statement. I wonder if this is just a slogan or is it a reward or is it real, unquote. He also talks about yung governance in action doon po sa Senate recommendations to prosecute itong mga officials na implicated, particularly doon po sa PhilHealth.
Well, unang-una po, personal na opinion niya ni Senator Gordon. No? He's entitled to have that opinion. Pero tingin ko po ang track record ni Presidente malinaw po. No? Sa simula't simula pa, yung pinakamalapit niyang mga supporters nung kampanya, isang department secretary, isang administrator, sila pa yung unang nasibak ni Presidente. No? At ngayon po, sa kanyang Talk to the People, regular feature na po yung pagbabasa ng mga pangalan na nasususpinde o di naman kaya tuluyan ng nasisisante ng ombudsman. No? At kasama na rin yung mga listahan ng mga nakakasuhan ng kaso. Pagdating po sa PhilHealth, talaga naman pong nakasuhan yung mga tinatawag na miyembro ng mafia. Siguro hindi ito yung mga individual na sinabi ni Senator Gordon na dapat kasuhan, pero sinunod naman po ng ombudsman yung naging rekomendasyon ng Senate as a committee as a whole, no? Kung sino talaga yung mga mafia at ito po yung mga nasuspinde. Iba lang siguro yung gusto masuspinde ni Senator Gordon na hindi naman silang ayunan ng ombudsman at ng mga kasama niya sa Senado.
Secretary, ito pong recent calamity is attributed to so many things. Among the major contributors na pinopoint out po is yung nature, yung climate change. But looking at what really happened, kung sinasabi po ng pamahalaan that there wasn't a lapse in terms of responding, of rescue sa part ng NDRRMC and awareness campaign, there could be a lapse somewhere and that could be pointed out to the ENR. Kung ano po yung mga nagawa nila, is it high time, sir, to review yung performance ng agency and maybe projects? Kasi ito pong mga nababanggit ngayon na, katulad po yung nabanggit na reforestation that's coming up, hindi po ba masyadong late na ito? And isn't it just too reactive na mas maganda sana kung nauna po itong ginawa? And do you think na yung priorities medyo mali po na inuna yung mga beautification projects over measures or policies to stop illegal activities na nagko-contribute sa pananakit sa kalikasan? Na ito nga po yung tinuturo ngayon, even the President pointed it out, na there's illegal logging, there's mining, there's quarrying, na pwedeng dahilan nitong mga tragedies and walang nagawa about it. Former Secretary Gina Lopez also flagged these events before, pero it looks like ano pong nangyari dito, ano pong nagawa dito?
Alam mo talagang problema itong climate change. Kaya nga paulit-ulit si Presidente sa mga international forums, no, na talagang humingi ng tulong sa iba't ibang bansa ng daigdig, lalong-lalo na yung mga developed industrial countries na siyang sanhi ng climate change na gumalaw, no, at sundin yung kanilang mga obligasyon sang-ayon po sa tratado para babaan yung kanilang mga carbon emissions. Ang Pilipinas po, top 5 in the world as most susceptible to climate change, and that's a fact. So kung hindi po gagalaw ang buong daigdigan, kaya po tayo specially affected ng climate change, posible pong mawala ang ating mga land territories, maging permanently underwater kung hindi po natin marireverse ang climate change. Kaya nga po, ang unang kasagutan ko sa iyo, Trish, kahit ganong kagaling ang DNR, kahit ganong kagaling ang RMC, habang hindi natin nasusolusyonan itong climate change, baka mabura pa ang ating teritoryo. And we are in the top 5 of the most susceptible countries to climate change. Ibig sabihin po nyon, mawawala ang ating land territory. Mapapasailalim tayo ng tubig as a result of climate change. So yan po unang nating kasagutan. Ang solusyon dito, it has to be a worldwide effort para ipababa ang carbon emissions dahil that is the only proven scientific manner by which we can reverse climate change. Of course, we always strive to have better response performance, lalong-lalo na pagdating sa kalamidad. Pero ang sinasabi po natin dito sa nangyari sa Cagayan, talagang we prepared for it, pero we did not expect the gravity of the amount of water that descended on the lowlands. Ito naman po hindi lang dahil sa isang bagay. Meron na pong scientist, Dr. Seringa ng UP, na nagkaroon na ng pag-aaral dyan. Ang sabi niya, maraming factors po dyan. Kasama na dyan ang climate change, kasama na dyan ang deforestation, kasama na dyan yung illegal mining, pero kasama na rin po dyan yung anyo mismo ng Cagayan River na meron nagkakaroon ng choke point, Doon at ito po yung dahilan kung bakit ang municipality ng Alcala isa sa hardest hit, dahil doon nag-overflow yung choke point na yan. At meron na pong JICA study na nagsasabi nga na dapat lakihan yung mouth ng river na yan. So marami pong factors dyan. We anticipated, but as the governor himself said, they did not actually expect this much water discharge into Cagayan Valley. So we will strive to do better, pero sa tingin ko po, wala naman po ang pagkukulang. But we will always strive to be better.
Sir, yun pong sinabi ni Secretary Anyo, yun na po ba yung magiging, why did he point out that the situation na kailangan siguro ang mag-trigger ay NDRMC?
I haven't really talked to him, pero kapag NDRMC, masisiguro talaga natin yung publication ng notice na magpapalabas sila ng tubig. Now, I got a timeline and nagbigay naman po ng notice ang NIA wise na magpapalabas sila ng tubig. Ang problema, wala pong nag-carry except Philippine National PNA. Wala po sa mainstream media na nag-carry. It was just a notice pero hindi ata nabigyan ng utmost publicity, Pero nonetheless, alam po ng provincial government, so they anticipated it kasi binigyan naman ng kopya ng notice ang provincial government. Pero kung NDRMMC po ito, siguro naman dahil nakabase na yan sa Aguinaldo at merong Defense Press Corps, siguro naman lalabas na yung balita na magpapalabas ng tubig. So that's one of the reasons too. Another po is syempre para sigurado na yung proseso ng desisyon, that we need to a decision will consider all aspects, including effect on the community. Which I'm not saying hindi naman po kinonsidera ng NIA, pero siyempre po mas malawak yung pagtingin ng NDRMMC kasi nga po iba't ibang ahensya ng gobyerno yang bumubuo ng council ng NDRMMC.
Sir, I would like to challenge your assertion na the other media networks did not carry. No, that is not true. That's false. In fact, on November 12, we had a story quoting Pag-asa na may ganun mga warning. So that is not true. The allegation of the NDRMC, sir. But, anyway, sir,
excuse me, but from the timeline given to me, nagkaroon po sila ng warning ng November 9, which was not carried by mainstream media, yun po yung problema rin, Siguro kapag NDRMMC na dito sa Aguinaldo, hindi ko naman po pinupulaan ng media. Ang sinasabi ko lang, NIA yun wala namang press corps na na-attach sa NIA yun. Lalo na siguro, provincial NIA office lang yung nag-release doon. Wala naman talagang mag-carry noon, Sila-sila lang yun, Pero kapag nasa NDRMMC po yan, siguro naman dahil nandiyan yung Defense Corps, magagawa na ng story yan. But you're correct, Your story was 12. But the notice was given as early as the 9th.
I just cited one in specific instance. But there's the PCAO, I think, for NDRMC NIA to...
We carried it. We have, in fact, from our documentation, the only story that came out on the notice na magpapalabas was PNA, which is local, So anyway, I'm not faulting the media, I'm just saying we need better coordination, and that's why we recognize the media as partners, in matters such as avoiding or mitigating casualties, no? Siguro isa sa dahilan nga po na dinigayan sa NDRMMC para mas malaki yung dissemination compared to if it were to be done alone by NIA.
From Miguel Aguana ng GMA News Desk, InfraWatch criticized the absence of a single government authority managing multi-dam discharges during heavy rainfall. He said this is nothing but criminal incompetence and failure of leadership by the national government. The impact of Typhoon Ulysses could have been mitigated with forward-planned multi-dam discharges under a single authority.
Uulitin ko po, ang ating problema, climate change. If at all, contributory po ang pagbubukas ng mga dams, pero ano naman pong gagawin natin kung di tayo magpapalabas ng tubig, sasabog po yung mga dams na yan. Pag sumabog, mas maraming maapektuhan. Okay? So sama-sama po tayo, kapit-bisig tayo para ipaglaban po ang tinatawag na climate change justice. No? At kaya naman po, aktibong-aktibo ang ating presidente pagdating sa usaping climate change.